Hello guys, today I'm just making a quick video on how to do the addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. So hopefully this video can help everybody in order to understand this type of questions related to algebraic fractions. And if you guys have enjoyed the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. The channel really helps a lot. And yeah, let's begin with the video. Alright, so question 1 is 1 divided by x plus 1 plus 4 x plus 6. So now what's going to happen here is, since we have to add both these algebraic fractions, the first thing that we're going to do is find a quick way in order to add these fractions. So one way is by actually just canceling out the, or let's say making the making the denominators equivalent to each other. You guys can do that as well. Or we can use another technique, which this method, by the way, is really quick. It's called the butterfly technique, or also known as the butterfly method, where you cross multiply both the numerator and denominators between each other. So that means you cross multiply like this, and you multiply the denominators together. Now this doesn't look exactly like a butterfly, but it somewhat represents cross multiplication. I think that's what the method is called. It's called cross multiplication in general. So you can use that kind of method when dealing with the addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. So since you have to do that, what is going to happen when you're going to add these two algebraic fractions is going to be 1 times x plus 6 plus 4 brackets x plus 1. Since 4 is multiplied by x plus 1, you're going to leave it as it is, divided by we're dividing the denominators together, in this case of both the fractions. That's going to be x plus 1 brackets x plus 6. Now the next step is that you have to expand all the brackets together. So you're going to have x plus 6 plus 4x plus 1. If we open up the brackets of the other ones, we're going to get divided by x squared plus 6x plus x plus 6. Once you do that, you're going to group all the like terms together. Now this is just basic algebra, by the way, so you can do that. X squared plus 7x plus 6. This is going to become x plus 4x. That's going to give you 5x in this case. So it's going to be 5x plus 7 divided by. Now what we have to do for this equation at the bottom is that we cannot leave the let's say the answer as a quadratic equation. So what you have to do is, maybe you have to make it into brackets. So now I've made a separate video on how to do factorizing of quadratic equations. You guys can check that out as well. So I'm just going to quickly factorize this quadratic equation to get x plus 1 brackets x plus 6. Now this is going to be your final answer. You're going to leave your answer like 5x plus actually, wait, hold on. This is by the way, when we're multiplying, this becomes 4x plus 4. There was an error there, sorry guys. So this is going to be 10 over here. This is going to be 10 over there. So it's x plus, it's going to become 5x plus 10. Sorry about that, guys. This is going to be 5x plus 10 divided by x plus 1, x plus 6. All right, so this is going to be your final answer when dealing with the addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. By the way, do keep in mind the expanding of brackets. When it becomes negative signs, they do change, so do keep that in mind. All right, so let's move on to the second question. Now the second question is another addition of algebraic fractions, so we're going to apply the same thing, cross multiplication method. So you're going to have 3 brackets x plus 3 plus 4 brackets x minus 5. We're just cross multiplying the numerator and bottoms together, and then we multiply the bottom denominators together. So that's going to be 4 times 3. This is going to become, we're going to expand the brackets carefully, so it's going to become 3x plus 9 plus 4x minus 20 divided by 12. Now we're going to expand, actually no, now we're just going to collect the like terms together. Once you do that, you're going to get a value of about 4 plus 3, that's 7x, and 9 minus 20, that's going to give you a value of about minus 11 divided by 12. Now this is going to be your final answer. You're going to leave it as it is, so it's going to be 7x minus 11 divided by 12. That's going to be your answer for question 2. Let's move on to question 3. Now question 3 deals with subtraction of algebraic fractions. So in this case, what you have to do is, again, the same process. You're just going to cross multiply, but this time there's x raised to the power of 2. So do keep in mind that value. So it's going to become 2x x squared minus 1 minus 7x minus 3. This is going to be put in brackets since we're multiplying two things together. X minus 1 divided by x minus 1 brackets x squared minus 1. Now, wow, this seems to be a really big cross multiplication method. So sometimes this can be a little bit too much when you're cross multiplying, but do keep in mind this method is pretty simple. So you have to do expansion of brackets. So it's going to become 2x cubed minus 2x minus 7x squared minus 7x minus 3x plus 3, put in brackets, divided by let's say plus 3. We're just going to write that down properly. Minus plus 3 divided by x cubed minus x. And if you cross multiply that carefully, you get minus x squared plus 1. Now, once you do that, we have to multiply this negative symbol with all these values here. All right, so what you're going to do is that you're going to have 2x cubed minus 2x minus 7x squared positive 7x positive 3x negative 3. So that's going to be divided by x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. We're going to rearrange all the like terms to cancel them out. So you're going to rearrange it to 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 2x plus 7x plus 3x minus 3. Be really careful with this, guys. X cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. And we're going to keep simplifying this until we get a proper equation. Okay, so you're going to have 2x cubed minus 7x cubed minus 2 plus 7 plus 3. That becomes a positive 8x minus 3 divided by x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. Now, this seems to be a really big equation. So this seems to be a cubic equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a calculator in order to solve this type of question. So since this is a cubic equation, you're going to have three values in this case. So three values, what I mean by is you're going to have something like this. So you're going to have 2x minus 3. That's going to be your first bracket there. Then it's going to be x minus 1. Then your other value is just going to be, it's actually going to be just 0, so you just leave that. This is going to be the factorizing form of cubic equations. I might make a video on that. But you guys can understand how to solve this cubic equation using a calculator. Just go to the calculator modes. You can solve it from there. Okay, then 1, I'm just going to solve the bottom equation as well so that we can get the values quickly. So it's going to be x plus 1 and x minus 1. So now once we have factorized this cubic equation, what we're going to do is we're not going to leave the equation as it is. We're going to simplify it as much as possible. So you're going to cut these two out since the x minus 1 is equivalent to each other. It's there at the numerator and at the denominator. So it's going to be 2x minus 3 divided by x plus 1. Now this is the simplified version of your answer. For that much working, this should be about, let's say, 3 marks, 4 marks max. So it's going to be 2x minus 3 divided by x plus 1. This is the simplified version of this working. This is the correct answer. Okay, so that's a lot of working out. Just be careful with the negative signs, like in this part here. Let's move on to the fourth question. Now, the fourth question is like on the thumbnail of the video, so we're just going to solve this as well. Going to cross multiply 5x times 5 minus 3x times 2. The bottom, we're going to multiply 2 times 5. It's going to be equivalent to 25x minus 6x divided by 10. You can simplify the numerator by doing 25 minus 6. That's going to be 19x divided by 10. If it is possible to simplify it, in this case it's not, so you can just leave it as it is, as a fraction or a decimal. It's your choice. Okay, then the last question, question 5, is another simple one as well. What we're going to do is going to cross multiply the numerator and the denominator, and both the denominators together. So it's going to be 10y brackets 8 minus 9y brackets 7 divided by 7 times 8. So we're going to have 80y minus 9 times 7, that is about 63y, divided by 7 times 8, that's 56. So the numbers, just put equal sign there. It's equal to 80y minus 63y is going to give you 17y divided by 56. If it is possible to simplify it, do simplify it if you can, but in this case you can leave it as it is. Alright, so this is the last question, it's over. Just leave it here. Okay, this seems to be the end of the video, and if you guys have enjoyed the video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. And yeah, new content will be posted soon, and I think that's it. Alright, bye guys.